And a good day, all of you. John Henderson here, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today from our friends at Heaven Seas Beer in Baltimore, Maryland. A product I'm trying for the first time, Blackbearded Breakfast, a porter brewed with coffee and aged in bourbon barrels. This is going to be fun. Yes. Heaven Seas Beer Company, Uncharted Water Series. So that's what they say. Rich Porter. I want to read it. Rich Porter flavors are enhanced by roasted coffee notes and rounded out by bourbon barrel aging, creating a brew of bewitching character. 10% ABV. Why do they do that? They keep the letters so bloody small, like you can't damn freaking see it, But anyway, 4 out of 5 on Untappd. They love it, and 92 score on Beer Advocate. They love it too. So that's considered outstanding. Of course, bought this at what else? Total Wine, new product. I can see the barrels already aging. Barrel flows right there. Kind of sat on the counter again, like I do with most porters and stouts. Kind of let it warm up a little bit. This we consider an Imperial Porter. Look at that nice, beautiful glistening of oil. Bloop, 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 bloop. So, what type of bourbon barrels they aged it in, we don't know. But as you can see, beautiful head. Not too nice, very nice looking. So, brewed with Chesapeake Roasting Company's dark Sumatra coffee, paired with bourbon notes. The brew has a little bit of caramel notes and a little slight nut character. I'm guessing that's the roasted malts. A little coffee in there. So, if you like coffee and beer, a porter. So the last Imperial Porter I had was the one from Harvest. What was it? The Whole Hog Brewing Company. One of their Imperial Porters. I believe that's the name of the brewery. Whole Hog. Not from Stevens Point, but it was some brewery up in Wisconsin. It was a porter. That was an Imperial Porter that I had that was 10%, was really good. So you usually tend to see more Imperial Stouts than you do see porters. So again, you get the smell of the caramel, and you definitely get the smell of that. There's bourbon in this right away. So definitely the coffee. Definitely just love the color. So, all right, let's have at it. Cheers. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Oh boy. This is lovely, people. Lovely. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. You get the coffee, you get the caramel in there. You definitely get that slight nuttiness of that roasted malt for sure. But the coffee and the flavor of that bourbon, having it being stored in a bourbon barrel, really makes this really good. I guess the difference has always been with the difference between porters and stouts. Stouts can be a bit bitter. Porters, they're same style. The stouts can be bitter. Porters can be a little more sweeter. So, depends on the type of stout you're drinking. If you're drinking one of them dry Irish stouts, yes. If you're drinking an Imperial Stout, it can go which way, which tend to be more infused with chocolate, coffee, a little caramel, a little vanilla in there. And then if they are a bourbon barrel stout, Imperial Stout, then you have that can taste similarly to a porter or a stout, either way, you know. So stouts, porters can be a little bit sweeter. Stouts can be a little bitter. That's the difference between both styles. So. Mm. Haven't been to that part of Maryland at all. My buddy Lisa lives up there. Lisa, are you watching? Love you, buddy. Um, she lives in Glen Burnie, in that area, and I said I'll probably will go visit, but I want to go visit a couple of breweries there. Obviously, the Guinness Brewery is there too. Um, the new one they built, which is from what people say who've been there, is like it's an awesome spot to visit. But just go there, hang out, get some, try some Maryland crabs. I haven't been in that area. I lived in the area. I lived in Virginia for about 4 years, from 2001 up until 2005. So 4 years. So it was, a nice time. Try some Maryland crabs, some good Maryland seafood, and all that good stuff. Some of the slaw and the off the sea, some of the cod they had, but most of the crab cakes and the trying some of their other seafood dishes that were really tempting and really good. And I do miss that area, but thank goodness I left. I might go back up there and visit again. I don't know. We'll see. It's a lot of places I need to go visit this summer. A lot of places, but Maryland might be one. Virginia might be one of them. Virginia, then Maryland, then stop. Make a stop in Virginia, then make a stop in Maryland. Maybe take a week off and go do that. It's a breakfast spot that me and my then ex went to. When I went after my graduation, we stopped at. It was a really cool spot. Or you can eat breakfast, but anyway. Memories take me back, but now back to the beer, back to the stout. Never had anything from Heaven Seas, so it was my first time trying all their stuff, and I must say, this porter is very, very good. I think that's the name of that porter I had. It was an Imperial Porter from either Wild Hog or it might be from Stevens Point. I'm not sure. But it was a Wild Hog. It was an Imperial Porter. It came around October, around that time of Halloween into Thanksgiving and whatnot. So, and I've had some of their stuff before, but for in terms of Heaven Seas, I never had any of their beers before. But this is just an exceptional porter. Everything you want. You get taste of the bourbon notes right on the mouth. You get that strong coffee flavor. You get that caramel. Maybe a slight lactose, a little milkiness, creaminess to this. But overall, this is really, really good. Wish I had a cigar I can go with this right now, but no, I'm going to behave myself and not do that. Wait till late in the weekend. But anyway, I'm going to go with the same score. I'm going to go higher up on this one. I think this is a 9.3 for me. This is an AAA all the way. So my first time I ever had anything like this, this is an exceptional, probably better than the one I had from Whole Hog. So I believe that's what the name of this, but at 10%, really good. Be careful, folks. This is not something you're going to drink and then expect to do, chores around the house. I would advise you don't do that. Bad idea. Why am I in a sling? Why is my hand cut? Why I only have one hand? I don't have another hand, Yeah, why is that? Maybe the saw did it? Because after drinking this 10% beer, stored in bourbon barrels, maybe? What type of bourbon barrels is stored in, we don't know. But in any event, I think this is just a superb product. So 9.3. This is an A all the way for Blackbeard's Breakfast Porter by Heaven Seas Beer Company in Baltimore, Maryland. Check them out. if you're in the Baltimore area, or maybe that's the DMV as it like to be called, Delaware, DC, Maryland, Virginia. You know. If you're in the Maryland, check it out, try it out. I'm sure you will like it. If you like Imperial Porters, I'm about to say stouts. Ugh. Imperial Porters, I'm sure you will. Jean Henderson Pierre, the beverage ramble team. Keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Heaven sees the pirates. Arr, me matey. I like a good porter imperial. It makes me happy. And it does make me happy. Arr.